Hello, today is Firefighters Appreciation Day. That's the 4th of April 2020. So today we're going to learn a little bit more about firefighters and think about what we can do to celebrate the day. Here's a couple of firefighters. And here's where they train. When there are no fires, the firefighters are training at the fire station. When they receive an emergency call, they hurry into action. There's lots of different emergency calls that they could respond to that we'll find out about in a moment. Before they leave anywhere, they must put on a special uniform that protects them from the fire. Sometimes they're not going to a fire, but they still need to be protected. The fire engine contains all of the tools that they need to fight the fire. Firefighters spend a lot of time making sure that all of their equipment is working, is tidy and ready to go. They travel to the fire in their fire engine. They have very loud sirens. Do you know why it is they have loud sirens? It's so that they can get there quickly. They can make their way through traffic. Traffic is asked to move out of the way to allow the fire engine through. The hose is used to put out fires with water. However, some firefighters use different means to put out different types of fires. It's not as simple as always using water. Sometimes firefighters need to rescue people and even animals from the fire. It's a very brave and dangerous job to do at times. They may need to climb ladders to rescue people from tall buildings or cats from trees. Firefighters do not only fight fires, they also help with road accidents. You'll often see a fire truck beside a road accident. They use special scissors called jaws of life to cut open cars to help people who are trapped inside. Any ideas why they're known as jaws of life? I suspect it's because they look a little bit like jaws with some sharp teeth. And they're of life because once they've cut through and gotten someone out of a car, they could be saving their life. When there are no emergencies, firefighters must train to make sure they are ready. Sometimes firefighters can come to school to teach about fire safety. When there is a fire, people call the fire brigade. They speak to the operator, who will help them. Do you know which number to dial? Now, many of you might know that you need to dial 999 in an emergency, but some of you might not know what happens when you call 999. The first thing that will happen is an operator will answer and they'll ask which emergency service you need. All calls for 999 go to the same operator, who then distribute it to either the police, hospitals, the ambulance service, the fire brigade, coastal rescue, or it could be mountain rescue, or lifeguards. So you need to be clear who it is you need to help you. And once they answer, you need to give them some really clear instructions. The operator will ask for your address and name, and they will send the firefighters to you. You must know your address. So your first job today is to make sure that you know your address. So Firefighter Appreciation Day, we must all learn our address, including postcodes. It's a really important life skill. So your task today, first of all, is to learn your address, just in case you ever need anybody in an emergency. And secondly, show your appreciation for firefighters by doing one of the below. Displaying a picture in the window of your house. There's lots of key worker artwork around Blakely at the moment. Perhaps you can include firefighters in yours. You could write a letter or card to a local fire service, just saying thank you and well done. I know that, again, some people are sending things like cakes into the key workers to support and encourage them. Or you could make a fire safety poster to display. We need to look after ourselves as well as the fire service looking after ourselves. Once you've completed your activity, upload it onto Class Dojo.